All right, good morning. What's up? So this video is for Brian, but in general, it's kind of for everybody. I'm going to post it live anyways. Uh, you know me, I'm in a hoodie. It's how we rock this shit. So we have Overflow here. It was a very basic website. I think it started around like 2000, 2007 when it had a lot of actual, when it started. It's pretty basic. There's this. I actually forgot about this. I need to add this, or maybe I have it. I don't know. But there's this, and then there's the products here. You can't purchase them, can't click them. Imaging's pretty rough. Um, Catalog. I think I have this. Let's download it if I don't real quick. Pretty sure I do. And go back. So we have these, and then we also have this technical information guide. And so each one of these has, obviously details about what they're referring to. So the whole point, real quick, is just like me showing what it looks like now and what I have developed. Okay. So it's not a very big website, and you can't click home here. There's no really like logo. I couldn't really tell, so I made something new as well. I'll show you that in a second. And then there's obviously the customer support, which just opens up to, which is great. I love. Don't get me wrong. It opens up to like an email. I can't drag. Here we go. Like an email box. Great. I love that. I always think easier the better. But let me show you what we've developed. So because this website doesn't have its DNS pointed at us or the staging website, let's say. Let me get my code. It's around here. So all you have to do is open up Notepad and then admin and locate your host file. And then basically put this in with the website, and then you'll see the local host, which is pointed at my hosting. If that makes any sense. All right, so you save that, and then we should see it almost automatically. So I'll leave that open, and then we'll just do overflow like this. There we go. And then you'll probably see something similar at the moment because it's not live. So just hit advanced, proceed, proceed again. Eventually it should load. Here we go. All right, so now we have this right here. You proceed anyways. It's going to load as an issue because it says it's unsecure. That's only because it's not actually pointing at us. Yeah, so pretty basic. I made a logo. I don't really like it, but it's something I made pretty quickly. You can click this. It's going to open up to a call button on mobile. And then we have our menus up here. Probably just go over these real quick. So we have the contact here. I want to maybe change this. I think I can update. I think I know what your email is now. But this all works. I thought this was mostly clickable. Here, if you click, it'll ring the phone automatically through people's phone. But I thought this maybe I have to. Anyways, uh, your address, I just put it for, like the area that you are located in, I think. And then this form, it doesn't work at the moment. When we go live, I'll update it to actually work because I can't test it while it's actually not live. And then these things I'll fill out later on. But yeah, so the footer all works. Update that email part there. We got this. We got your social link buttons. If you have socials, if not, we'll remove them. We also have the cookie tracking down here. So I know that you said you're worldwide. So as outside the U.S., generally you have to get people to accept this to track information on the website. And I'll show you something in a minute. But in the US, you don't need this. But we actually, just so you know, we have a privacy policy built around this subject. So it talks about the data we collect as well as other privacy policies like through Google, Stripe, PayPal, right? So through here, also Facebook, here's Stripe, PayPal, and basically what I'm saying is our website tracks analytics. Okay, so if you go to Google Analytics, guys, you gotta understand, like when I build a website, it's not half-assed. It's all the way. If you were to buy a regular website from somebody, you're just going to get the website. You're not going to get these analytics hooked up. I don't know if I attached myself as a user, so or it could be because it's not live. I didn't set it up yet, but you get the idea. So I would quickly set up analytics into this account as well as soon as we go live. I have a blog here. I'm going to re-edit this article and make it more fancy, but I kind of just threw it in. Usually I don't do this in my builds for just basic packages, but uh, I had it, and so I gave it to you. Um, let's go to resources real quick. So I'm not going to cover this too long because I want to show more of the visual and not bore people. But I broke it down from the original, okay, the original technical information. And if you click into this, you go into like install, see, and then you can also click these right here and it'll scroll through the steps. There's frequently asked questions, right? So it should be pretty much all copied over. That's what I'm saying. We have the DOS version as well. See, FAQs laid out. And I did this like within a couple weeks. It just took everything to pull it together uh, and try to finalize it. Here's that email, so I'm just gonna make a note of this so that way I can just plop this into the fields I need later. And yeah, it's pretty cool how it using the Get book. I feel like it's a more professional feel, and you know, people that are in development or these technical fields, they're used to reading documents from like GitHub and stuff like that. So I'm not saying like these look the best the way they're laid out, but I thought they looked kind of cool with the forms, a little like that. That's how it laid down. I could have probably made it more pretty, but I actually think it's looks more professional as it's, you know, it's broken up. It's not just like one clump of text. So okay, cool. So there's that. I covered the blogs, and here's the homepage, and then we'll go to the shop. So obviously it mentions about who you are. Maybe I'll change this title, but from an SEO standpoint, there's really nowhere to go for it. This changes as the page loads. So let me refresh. We got this nice effect of kind of how it comes in and out as you scroll. This goes, originally I was thinking to the about page, but I don't think I'm going to build an about page for this project. Same thing for here. It's got that scrolling effect. Maybe I take it away and just leave this. But like, I really think it would be better without this image. I really do. Um, but it does help tie it together where it's more of a personal approach for dental practices with patients. Because at the end of the day, you're selling products to dental practices that work with patients. Does that make sense? Um, we got dental hygiene. I'm going. Did I? Yeah. See how this moves right here? So that's pretty cool. Little effect there. Resources. It's supposed to obviously open to the Get book page, so I'll do that after this video. You know, I'll clean up the site before after we go live. I'll clean up more. Um, these go to pages. So this goes to the shop page. This goes to the Get book directly. Um, so you know, if people wanted to read the guide, right, it's going to open this right here, and then it's going to start from the top level, so people aren't confused. And then we have a little information about like gingivitis, state of the art, development improvement, you know, improve for patient care. So it's like tailored around um, patient care for dentists. So we have it nicely broken down. Again, this goes to the shop, so I might as well show you that. Obviously, I should probably have this text turn white when you highlight over it, but whatever. So you click on this to the shop page, and we've built out, this is your basic shop page. And then when you click on this, it's going to go to the individual products that look way better than how this looks. Now, I do want to say that this product looked great. This looks great. This image looks terrible. This image looks terrible, bad, and bad. But this particular company doesn't have any other media on the internet, or there's not any other vendors for this product. So I just don't have any good media. If you give me good media, I will update these products or teach you how to do it. It's no big deal. We'll cross those bridges, but at least you have the capability to work with e-commerce. The original site didn't have e-commerce, now we do. So let's take this 8010 model real quick. See what I got for you. So it's, we got a price in here. You can select the different voltages. Obviously, they're the same price, doesn't matter which one. You can obviously select more than one, I guess. And I also have product images because we had more to work with. The other ones I don't, I just have like one. We also custom wrote descriptions that match the products with the service. So that's custom written. We also added a SKU number. Wasn't really sure how to go about all this because of different voltages and such, because you had numbers with the voltages. So what I thought the easiest way for me, and then with the system, was just give it a SKU. So it's gonna come on that, and I'm assuming keep adding numbers on top of that or something in a numberized way. But it will say something like 220 at the end or 110 at the end, right? And this says dental products for the category. And then you can add it to cart. I haven't played with this necessarily. So add it to cart, and it pops up on people's devices. You can click view cart, and then this is the post checkout, and then they can proceed to checkout or apply a code. Now, and then they can fill out this information about them. What I want to say is that when this goes live, we'll have this more set up. Right now, it's not live, so I can't finish up the process. But once I pass over the site to you, we need to work together, Brian, for about 30 minutes, maybe or an hour, just depends on how long it takes to set up the actual WooCommerce settings. Set up your PayPal, your Stripe, your payment settings, your bank accounts, whatever that may be. So that way it all processes on the back end and goes straight to your accounts. And then, you get notified, then you have to ship it out. So, maybe we have to find out how much these things weigh so we can put it in to the product so the product knows how much it weighs, and then it can calculate the shipping automatically. Some more advanced stuff that is part of this process, but most of the heavy lifting is done by me. All right, and let me just show you the other products with the images that I'm not really fond of. So we have this. I love to have an updated image. I don't have any extra product images or samples, but I do have a very nice description laid out, very custom, right? Nice bullets and things like that. And yeah, let's finish up the home page, and then this should wrap up the evaluation of the Orflow website. So we have a video. I did, I found a sample somewhere, so I just shortened it for like 45 seconds, whatever. And it's a good 4 or 5 step process of, the process of using this machine and everything. And here I have, take the next steps, take steps to take steps to take next. I should probably rewrite that to steps to take next. But here's a little short brief about the company. Here's a couple of the products, that I thought looked more appealing. If the other ones had better images, maybe I would put those paper strips on here. Here's the 4-step process of using the 8010 device, which is basically recapping this video from my observation. I am not an expert in dental at all. I put this together with no education on this field or anything like that. I did my best to validate everything and match it with the brand, the company trying to do a certain type of service. And yeah, it's what we do. So hopefully maybe I'll clean this up a little bit, make it shorter. It's not, I love it, whatever. Um, and the blog would ideally look better formatting when I'm done with it. Just to show you as an example. So one of our other customers, we've been building a lot of sleep apnea style content for them. So you can see how we build our blog content. So here's like how when you have more going, and then like exercises for sleep apnea, let's say. And you'll see how this content is more broken out. It's got a side about the doctor, it's got the other articles, it's got table of contents, it's got bullet points, it's got some videos, right? It's more professionally laid out, let's say. And this is an SEO ranking factor. So you build content around a field that you're an expert on, and that will help you in your local rankings. Like if you were just doing teeth whitening, if you had a lot of competition for teeth whitening, well, you need to attack it a different way. You have to build content around teeth whitening to showcase that you're the expert about teeth whitening, and that also gives you backlinks the more pages you build, right? But you're building the topical relevance of being the expert. A little more advanced, but it all works the same. Okay, guys. So yeah, so this ties in nice, I think, and it's a very short website. We have another contact, call to action, and then like the footer, like I said. So these are the type of services that we provide. Brian, hope you like your website sample. Um, Hopefully we can move to live this week and then just tidy it up and make it live full time. If people want to hire us for dental services, we are available to build websites. We do have a new offer because it's the holidays. So I just put this website together here, web page, whatever you want to call it. It's a 70% discount at the moment, but when we build our websites, a lot of time our customers experience great returns. So this is a chance in the process to help your website get to the 10x prospect. You got to rebuild the website. Then you have to add SEO. You have to add Google advertising, Facebook advertising, things like that to really start 10xing your return on what you're spending if you're spending any type of marketing. So here's some of our samples we've worked with. Here's some of our organic traffic results for our customers. See how this is what they used to be, just chilling, and then they hired us around here, and it took us a little bit building the content, but finally it caught ground. But here's some of our basic website packages. If you go with the minimum of 650, it starts coming with SEO. So we think of things like titles, meta descriptions, all that good stuff. Um, Here's one of our featured projects. Here's our reviews. And here's more of our advanced packages. All these packages come with free hosting, by the way. Here's our big marketing company we work with, or we run Google Ads. Here's one of our private dental companies we work with, crushing it, absolutely crushing it. So we have some testimonial information, stats, live examples about like how well this is going. So they got 16 calls, 14 form submissions last month, and that was with a budget reduction of like 50%. We could have left it going, and here's Facebook examples. So we spent $1,000. We had 31 form submissions around sleep apnea. So you can divide that and figure all that out, but pretty freaking good, right? And so that's really like 70 leads last month, and we cut the budget and 50% on Google and Facebook. Uh, why not, right? It's the holidays, so why not save some money? We already have customers coming in the door. The bookings are already full. A lot of those customers are probably return customers. We have a lot of automations for follow-ups and reviews, things like that. So got a good process in place. You can schedule a one-on-one with us. Um, yeah, here's another one of our dentist websites we've done work on in the past. Yeah, hopefully you guys found this informational. Take care. Pieces.